everyone, welcome to Learning Literature with Purba. In today's video, I'm going to review this wonderful short story collection that I read very recently. I read it in the last month. The book is titled Roads with No Roots and it is written by author Meenamani. So it's after a long time that I read a short story collection and really enjoyed it. Most of the stories are filled with realism. Some of them are satires on the present day society. And I really enjoyed the stories which are very cleverly written. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, then do subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you never miss an update. Edgar Allan Poe, the famous American short story writer and poet, had once said, "A short story must have a single mood, and every sentence must build towards it." Well, the short stories in the book Roads with No Roots fulfill this criterion. The book has a total of 20 short stories. Each short story deals with a particular subject and evokes a particular emotion. In many short stories, the author has used juxtaposition to show the varied ways of lives. First of all, I really liked the dedication page of the book, where the author says that this collection of short stories is dedicated to all those who show keen interest in accelerating their lives forward. The first story of the collection is The Lovable Souls. And this story begins with beautiful nature imagery. The story reads like a parable with a beautiful message ingrained in it that everything happens for a good reason. We are just not aware of the way the universe or God works. The second story, Radha, talks about the eternal love and devotion between Radha and Krishna, but ends on a realistic twist. An interesting juxtaposition of fantasy and reality. As the stories in the collection progresses, the author takes a more realistic stance. The short story, Death of the Butterfly, is a satiric take of human beings' concern of taking care of nature. The Birthday Party is a heart-wrenching story that shows the rich-poor divide, both literal and metaphorical. Some people may be very rich with money, but they have a very poor heart. Whereas some people, they might not have any money, but they have a very rich heart. This theme can also be seen in the story The Toy's House, but here the tone is way more ironic. The Path of Wisdom is a heartwarming story narrated by a grandmother to her granddaughter about resilience and constancy in love. In the stories Venomous Virtue and The Speaking Parrot, the author has employed juxtaposition very cleverly. These stories are satires on human beings that behave like animals, whereas animals seem to have way more humanity. The author has also talked about social evils such as child labor in the story Mining Mika and the dangers that women face when they are outside home at night in the story Terrifying Tears. The collection of short stories end with the hilarious story The Professor's Monkey, which is an absolute laughter riot. The ability of the author to use juxtaposition so effortlessly in her narration makes her a great storyteller. Moreover, her use of biting irony and stark realism to show the portrait of the present-day society will definitely win your heart. So I will say that Roads with No Roots by Meenamani was a great read. I highly recommend the book Roads with No Roots to people who enjoy reading witty, cleverly written short stories. The link of the book is given in the description below. So that's it for today's video. If you like this review, then do like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you are an author and want to get your book reviewed on our YouTube channel, then do send us an email at writerpurbachakraborty@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.